Alright, so here's the video that I said I was going to do the other day. I am going to make some of my refrigerator oatmeal. So, this is actually really simple to do. Hold on, there's one more thing I forgot to get here. Out of the freezer, we grab the blueberries. But, for everything else, it is all here on the counter. So, it's really simple. Refrigerator oatmeal. Basically, blueberries, oatmeal, old-fashioned, not quick oats, some Greek yogurt. I have Chobani, vanilla. You can use plain. Plain tastes nice. It's kind of tangy. Some honey, and some cinnamon. And that is really all it takes. So, we start off here with step one. Step one is very simple. We open the oats. Then, look at that, all that oaty goodness in there. Then we get a measurement cup. I use a half a cup, but you can put more in there if you so desire. So, I just use a half cup measurement. And we go ahead and get in there. Yum, num, num. I'm messy. It happens. So, and I'm using one hand basically right now, so let's flip this camera around so I can see what I've got going on, even though it's all coming in upside down on this side because I'm a doofus. But we add the oats into the mason jar. You can use another jar. I'm using mason jars because I have them and I like them. And I will clean up that stuff off the counter. Then I go in here and get a little bit more. And I just roughly estimate about 3/4 of the cup. I'll clean that up. So shift. Oh, there's one more thing I forgot to get to. It's in the fridge. So, and yeah, I know you're messy. Good job. I have one hand. I don't have a tripod or anything yet. And this is what, vacuums and brooms are for. So, that's done. That's really the messiest part. Oh, I lied. The messiest part's about to come up. So, I'll set this down here for a moment. Sweep you. And into the bin. Okay. Next. This is a fairly easy part too. Yes, I know. Look in my fridge. Vodka, chicken, beer. I swear. I'm not a bachelor. Psych, I am. I'm lactose intolerant. Silk. So what's for breakfast cereals and anything else that requires milk. Typically, I don't put chocolate in things that, shouldn't have chocolate flavor. But I like the chocolatey taste of my oatmeal. So, we will, we'll go ahead and typically I measure it out. But, well, at least I did when I first started making this. I don't really need to now. I kind of know how to eyeball it. So, doo-doo-doo-doo. And once again, we will pour and pour. Now, typically, you want to go 1-for-1 on the milk to oats ratio. A little bit more there. Okay, well, that didn't prove as difficult as I thought it was going to be. Set you back here. Next, I like to add a little bit of cinnamon. So, get the cap off of the cinnamon. You don't have to. You can use other things. You can omit the cinnamon entirely. I like the taste of it. I like this little recipe set up because I don't really like to cook a whole lot of stuff, and in the mornings I'm pretty much like a sleepy bear. So when I wake up, I'm just like, I want something quick and easy. Speaking of bears, here's a little honey bear. Add some honey to this. This is also just for taste. You don't have to put it in there. I typically use more honey when I'm using just regular Greek yogurt because it kind of has a tangy, sort of acidy taste that I'm not quite fond of, but I know that Greek yogurt is good. Full of those magical probiotics and what other snake oil shit people want to sell you. I just like the taste. But I like to sweeten it up a little bit. I don't have to really worry too much because this one is, vanilla. And they are also a proud sponsor of the Olympics. And this is freshly opened, so. Now, this is simple too. It's just come in here. La 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 la. Scoopy scoop scoop. Sounds like somebody is doing some maintenance. And this is just a couple of, however much you want to add. I typically put like 1 to 2 big spoonfuls in. Because this is what gets me going in the day. Aside from a big glass of water and what have you. So, and that is about it. Since I'm making these for myself, I will clean the spoon with my mouth because the yogurt's delicious. That is nice and tangy. Okay. Last step. Well, second to last step. Last ingredient, second to last step. I just have some wild blueberries. It's upside down because I opened it upside down because I'm a fucking psycho. I need it now. And this doesn't look good sitting there like that. I need a tripod. Okay, never mind. We'll just stare at my face. Gaze into my beard. My beard is getting quite gnarly. Yeah. So we just take the blueberries like so. I like a lot of blueberries. And this is what you're left with. That's what it looks like when it's all said and done. We'll go for a view here. And it just looks like this crazy blob of goop. It's quite delicious. And from here, all we do is we stir it up. We put lids on it. And it goes in the fridge. And it will keep in the fridge for about 3 days, 4 days. And overnight, this will all plump up real nice. The oats will get nice and soft and delicious. And then you're all set from there to enjoy it. Yes, yes. So, yeah. I hope this has been informative and delicious. I know that it's not exactly cooking. I got that. But, hey, maybe in the future when I have a, tripod, or if Deneen is home and wants to hold the camera so she can laugh at me while I attempt to cook. One of the things of living with a actual trained chef versus me with no training, very little skill. But yeah, hopefully this was informative, and hope some people try this out. It's actually really good, and if you're lazy like me in the morning, it's a real quick start to the day. And I mean, the fact that you can make 3 or 4 days worth of it in advance saves time. Alright, well, this has been a fun video, and looking forward to tossing this up on YouTube, getting any sort of responses. So I love your faces, and I will talk to you later.